morning. It's Senator Tom Cotton right now, Republican out of Arkansas. And sir, good morning to you. Got a number of different topics we'll go through. You're a graduate of Harvard Law. Just weigh in on 35,000 feet level. How you believe this judge and perhaps this trial so far has been conducted?
Well, Bill, you don't have to be a graduate of law school. I think any American with common sense can see that this judge has been a partisan who continues to put his thumb on the finger of this sham prosecution. He hasn't even required Alvin Bragg to identify the underlying crime that Donald Trump is supposedly charged with. Just think about that. The president's lawyers today have to make closing arguments to a jury. They don't even know what crime the president is charged with. They're considered why they're making closing arguments today, Bill. The judge had told them to be ready last Tuesday. Last Monday, Michael Cohen, the star witness for the prosecution, had an absolute meltdown on stand, admitting that he stole tens of thousands of dollars from the Trump organization. The judge immediately pushed out closing arguments till today. The only credible explanation is he wanted to put as much distance between Michael Cohen's meltdown and confession to another crime and the jury's deliberations to try to influence the jury. So if this judge wanted to redeem his reputation and credibility, he would direct a verdict of not guilty today for the former president.
Meantime, Iran has increased its stockpile of uranium enriched to near weapons-grade levels. The Wall Street Journal headline, Biden administration presses allies not to confront Iran on nuclear program. Why would that be?
Well, Dana, all the British and the French want to do is issue a resolution of censure against Iran for breaking through all limits on its nuclear program and uranium enrichment. But for Joe Biden, a censure is even too strong. When the French are stronger than the American president, we've gotten to a bad place, Dana. This would have never happened under Donald Trump, and it didn't happen under Donald Trump. We had brought Iran's economies to its knees, and the Ayatollahs were constrained. Under Joe Biden, we've had nothing but sanctions reliefs and hostage payments to Iran while it continues to fund Hamas and Hezbollah and other terrorists all across the region. It all gets back to Joe Biden's weakness that is even weaker than the French. That's a bad place to be, Dana.
That article points out that the potential to have 3 nuclear bombs. When that happens, we'll see. And if it does happen, it appears that this program is not slowing down. Now to politics. This headline in Politico got our attention. Dems in full-blown freak-out over Biden. It goes on to talk about what Trump has done right now. And you got to remember, you're 5 months away from a national election. And the president was in New Jersey, he was in the Bronx, and he was at the Libertarian Convention over the weekend. And seems to be taking advantage of every moment that he can. How do you think that's going?
Well, Bill, the Democrats are in a full-blown freakout because Joe Biden is a weak, failed president. The American people are tired of sky-high inflation, the chaos of an open border, and Uncle Sam wearing a kick me sign on his back around the world because of Joe Biden. They remember what things were like under Donald Trump. We had strong wage growth, we had stable prices, our border was secure, and America was respected and feared around the world. They want that back. And the Democrats know the only chance they have against Donald Trump is to try to convict him on sham charges. That's why you have a Democratic partisan prosecuting Donald Trump in New York with a partisan judge and a prosecutor who deployed from Joe Biden's Department of Justice to New York to prosecute this case. It's the only chance they have, but the American people know that things were better under Donald Trump, and no matter what kind of weaponization of the legal system the Democrats use, things will be better again under Donald Trump again come next year.
Senator, we only have a few seconds left, but I did want to give you a chance to address the terrible storms from the weekend and all that the people of Arkansas, Texas, and Oklahoma are going through right now as they try to pick up the pieces.
Well, thank you, Dana, for that. We did have very bad storms in northern Arkansas and across the Mid-South. My heart goes out to every family who lost a loved one, but Arkansans are resilient. They're already starting to rebuild. We're going to be there with them all the way through till the very end. But thank you for your thoughts, and thank all of their viewers for their thoughts and prayers, not just for us in Arkansas, but all across the Mid-South that face these terrible storms over the weekend.
Give them our best while you're down there. Thank you, Senator, for your time today. Tom Cotton, Republican from Arkansas. And speaking of those storms, thank you.